That sound you hear ringing in another glorious gaming year under our benevolent leader, Gabe N, welcoming you to Gameshow's E3 World Access Special whatever.
That's good, that really shows the commitment.
Shut up, Phil!
Haha, it's good to be back in this saddle of this broken, disease-riddled horse. What are we looking forward to this year? I'm excited
Rebecca? I'm excited about the new systems. Personally, I think this is Oya's year.
For me, it has... Dude, you are really dead weight. Let's move on to the news.
Yesterday, E3 kicked off with a special pair of stage shows from Bethesda and EA, which stands for Enigmatic Ass House. Actually, it kicked off with these two assholes.
Pirate Titans! Pirate Titans, dude!
Oh! I need more Mass Effect in my life. I need to hold the mass of affection in my hands.
So, like, is a Mass Effect like a thing?
It is. It's like a mass of affection.
Okay.
You know a joke is good when you say it twice. EA did not want to waste time with meaningless fluff, so they got to the heart of what gamers want.
I am the greatest of all time when it comes to Madden football.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jose Mourinho.
Jamie Foxx, Zac Efron.
You could really feel the energy from the crowds in both LA and London.
Let's talk Battlefield 1.
I like the big tank. That was pretty cool.
How's everyone doing? Okay.
EA teased us with footage of the next Star Wars games. Well, actually, they just showed idiots in mocap suits hitting each other with plastic tubes. But hey, there's concept art, see?
We are very excited to announce EA Originals.
Leave it to Electronic Arts to trademark not making a sequel. They're always coming up with original ideas, too.
You'll live in real football worlds.
You will experience destruction, weather,
and trench knives, and shovels.
Our grade for EA is an A+. If you're a
casual.
Meanwhile, Bethesda decided not to go with pre-rendered gameplay, opting instead for pre-rendered monologue jokes.
Kids are useless. Oh, I did name one of them after you, though.
I really hope you didn't send him to the barbershop for a haircut.
Initial cringe aside, Bethesda caught us by surprise with two fantastic showpieces from Arcane Studios, Dishonored 2 and Prey. And yes, kicking is confirmed! Which is not to say that the entire stage show was wall-to-wall excitement.
Train your cards to increase their power.
A diverse cast of warriors, each with different attributes and unique abilities.
We're going to be treated to a very special concert from Blink-182.
Plus, if you got bored of Skyrim, now you can get bored by Skyrim with remastered visuals that look like a bunch of mods from the Nexus. But the most exciting reveal was a single line of code revealing a brand new Wolfenstein game. Wait a minute, that's not exciting. That's bullshit! We were also treated a week ago to early looks at Watch Dogs 2 and Deus Ex: Manchester United. Watch Dogs 2 takes place in the dystopian hellhole of San Francisco, putting you in the shoes of this character from a Tim and Eric skit. As you can see, Ubisoft spent a lot of time studying what millennials like. Hashtags and live journal graphic design. But don't take my word for it, here's Ubisoft themselves.
So, just in the background and in the fantasy of it, you're not a hacker in Watch Dogs 2. You're a DedSec hacker. You're a member of a community.
Their messages sound very serious, but there's also a lulzy element to it, the way they have fun with what they're saying.
Tapping into the internet culture with all the memes.
Here's a behind-the-scenes look at the brainstorming session for Watch Dogs 2.
We should come up with a meme really quickly for the show. Right now, I'm pitching who kept the Christmas lights on during the apocalypse, but there's got to be, and just Captain Picard, like, screaming that out. Do you have a meme you want to pitch?
Meanwhile, Deus Ex: Mankind Divided takes the gameplay of Human Revolution and adds new innovative features, like artificial quest barriers.
Show me latest papers, otherwise you cannot go through here.
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed.
Plus, who says games only have cheesecake with women? Check out this sexy shower shot of a mostly blurry Adam Jensen. It's almost as sexy as an American forcing a European accent simply by changing their R's to L's.
These people had a daughter who died under mysterious circumstances.
We'll be back with our game of the day, but first, Cartoon Drive-Thru is launching a brand new series this fall. Here's a little teaser for Princess Ness.
I'm sleeping in this corner tonight.
We could have our own kingdom! A kingdom ruled by two princesses! Princesses who adore you!
Come on, don't patronize me.
Seriously.
Where did that bulletin board come from?
We just built one here.
The Ugly Lands? Are you daffy? That country's a wasteland of monsters. Grunks, gremlins, debt collectors. No one in their right mind has land there. Well, Pittsburgh's there, but they don't count.
We'll just go into some dungeons, get some relics of immeasurable power and wealth, and take a piece of that land for ourselves. Easy squeezy.
Dungeons, wherein dragons may live? Can you even fight?
I got a knife. It's like punching, but it hurts more. Let's do this!
Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna die.
There were many pre-rendered cutscenes shown yesterday, but only one of them can be the game of the day. Let's go around the room, Joel, starting with me. If my game of the day was Dishonored 2, the level design looked spectacular, and the time hopping gave me Singularity vibes. Singularity was a good game. You have no taste and I must scream. My game of the day was Deus Ex. Do you think Adam's dick is augmented, Phil? Why, you looking to upgrade? I don't remember programming that response.
For me, it has to be Battlefield 1. I was at EA Play's 64-player match, and... I mean... what is a game, you know? Man?
What?
Man makes games? Or, does the game make man?
Right. So now let's go to Willie on the show floor!
Well, I'm not on the show floor. We talked about this. I'm here with Brian at EA Play, and we're looking at Titanfall 2, the sequel to the game people played for 2 weeks before throwing their Xbox One in the garbage. Can you tell us what makes Titanfall 2 different?
For starters, we have a single-player campaign for the first time, where you work together with a robot companion.
Fascinating. Hey, why did you put closed-off combat sections into Mirror's Edge 2?
Well, really, I'm only here to talk about Titanfall 2.
That was a deliberate choice. A choice of hate. What makes you hate, Brian?
That game is by DICE. This is Respawn Entertainment.
Fair, that's fair. I was going off topic. So, in what ways can we expect Titanfall 2 to miss the point of the original?
Security!
Tomorrow we recap the big guns coming out. That's right, I'm talking about Wonderbook and Milo 2, Milo's Revenge. Plus, is Phil attracted to dogs? The answer is no, it's cats.
What is the sound of one hand clapping? It's Phil at his computer playing Sakura Spirit. Welcome to E3's thing.
The show.
We're recapping the opening day of E3. Any other jokes? Phil, we love you.
You're our friends.
Alright, you're into Mpreg and that's okay. It's okay. Junior was a funny movie. News, please! Microsoft ushered in the official start of E3 with a good old dash of corporate nonsense.
John, how does it feel to be in Gear VR?
It feels like you're living and breathing in a Minecraft world.
These are the highest quality pixels that anybody is seeing.
Phil Spencer was big about Windows 10 exclusivity at their conference, including indie darlings like Inside, where this happens. What's happening again? Oh, okay. Xbox taught us that old ideas can be made new again by giving them a fancy brand name, like forums.
Clubs on Xbox Live.
Tournaments.
Arena on Xbox Live.
Cross-buy.
Xbox Play Anywhere.
But for the most part, Microsoft was up to their usual old tricks.
I have always wanted to play in a world with dragons.
Andy is racing his buggy.
How about a game of Gwent?
One game that's already broken is Ark, Survival Evolved.
Nom 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 nom.
No!
There's only one reason to watch E3 every year, and it comes from the mystical land of France. Ubisoft honored the victims of a horrific mass shooting the only way they can. Tastefully. Good to know the guy who directed Beck's music video for Sex Laws is still getting work. We did get footage of Far Cry 5, which apparently is called Ghost Recon now, and Dynasty Warriors, which is now called For Honor. And can I just say, the new Assassin's Creed trailer? Not sure that was gameplay.
Apollyon and her Blackstone legions crave a world where trust is impossible, and the wolves among us can roam free.
Huh. What's it like working at Ubisoft?
The coca leaf is core to the culture.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Every line you do in the world
creates a trail. And that trail is really cool.
Andre staying low, Jason being wingman, backing him up.
You are existing in a completely rendered
giant ancient Dragon Ball!
Our grade for Ubisoft is an E, because Ubisoft is the only company who gets E3. Although, ending on a snowboarding game? Really?
I don't know why we even did those other stage shows, because Sony obliterated the show. Sony began their E3 conference by summoning the Ancient Dark Ones. We only have 6 hours to live before the world is consumed in the unending darkness. The new God of War is a wacky sitcom about raising a child. And wait until you meet the neighbor. At the end of the day, your preference in games will decide whose conference you liked most. In my case, I prefer good games, and Sony delivered, and delivered, and delivered. Well, sometimes. When Sony wasn't living out their greatest fan fiction fetish desires, they were squashing the dreams of their oldest fans.
What have I got?
I give Sony an A+ for solid parenting skills.
Your deer is getting away.
Before we talk about our favorite games, what happens to bullies after high school? Here's a preview of the upcoming special, Go Ahead Make Us, coming in 2017.
Ah, that must be the pizza.
Special delivery.
What do you want? I'm married. I have kids.
Time to pay up.
Here's everything I have. Just let us go in peace.
He flirted with me and gave me his number? This is too fast. This is too fast. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Need to... This is Stencil Appleby. It's me. I don't know why I said it like... Anyway, growing up, I've always had a hard time communicating my feelings to others.
Let's play superheroes!
Merry Christmas!
I'll wear it forever.
We're back at the chairs, which can only mean one thing. Avoiding visual fatigue through constant background switches. Let's game talk.
There's really been a lack of excitement this year. Indie games have overtaken AAA games in the gaming world, but E3 doesn't seem to want to adapt to it, leaving us with a lot of mediocre reveals.
But if there is an exciting game, it's Horizon New Dawn. I can't wait to hack into animals and ride them.
I'm going with Steve. The only game where you race each other in wingsuits, and then afterwards go back to bury your dead friends.
Ellie, what you got?
I don't know, there were too many great games to pick today. Unfortunately, I'm at the David Cage booth.
Would you like to take a shower?
I'm never coming back.
Tomorrow, it's Zelda like you've never seen him before. Plus, if PC Gaming has a show in Los Angeles, does anyone else see it? Because we did. Ah, fuck. One more day and we're free of the curse of talking to you. Help me escape this den of madness. Fast forward to the end.
Alternatively, don't.
It's the time Nintendo's 50 fans have been waiting for. The all-new Zelda is here.
Wake up, Link.
Link is back to feed some ducks. Rather than waste your time with a dozen high-quality trailers of different varied games, Nintendo realized that they don't have those. So all of Tuesday was dedicated to Zelda. And it looks fantastic, so I can't make fun of that. Shit. Well, what about this Dark Cloud meets Zelda meets Metroid game?
Here's Jethro. He's really cool. He's like,
Oh man, Jethro does look pretty cool. Alright, whatever. Let's be positive for a change. JRPGs with wrestling moves! A new Rhythm Heaven game you can play right now! A sequel to one of the best games on the eShop! And who could forget an all-new Paper Mario where...
Did you hear that scream? No time for pleasantries. Toad's in trouble!
No. No. No, you can't do this to me!
So there was this thing, this kind of 3D object in the world. I squeezed it.
No! before we give out our Game of the Show award, 2 adventurers enter their first dungeon ever in this sneak preview of Princess Ness coming this fall.
This is gonna be fun!
Where did you get that headlamp?
A skeleton dropped it.
Wait! Stay put!
What? How come?
You don't see the glyphs on the walls?
I was never good at math.
This place is full of traps. If we don't... What are you doing?
Now that's what I call a damage roll.
This is it, our final appearance before the Void welcomes us, announcing our Game of the Show!
I'm sorry, what? That's right, once this cartoon is over, we'll be deleted from the Cartoon Drive-Thru cartoon database. It's been a good ride. What game did you pick, Rebecca? Wait, no.
I'm voting for Red Dead Redemption 2. That was announced, right? I wasn't paying attention.
Stop. That was not in the waiver. I triple-checked because of you fuckers. I mean, you don't have to pick a game of the show. If you want to vacate the mortal coil, then do it. I'm married and your reign of canonical bullshit is over. Not this again. Anyway, my game of the show? Yeah, just pick me up. There's a hipster donut place around the block. You'd like it. They put, Reese's Pieces on a cinnamon donut and call it gourmet, for crying out. Phil, I built you. The real Phil died. It was very sad. No one came to the funeral. Blah, blah, blah.
Aw, man, don't make this a bummer.
Love you. Sorry, I ignored your dumb narrative for a second. What's the big twist? Robot. AI construct. Easy to make, of course. Oh, of course. That's why I bled when I cut myself shaving this morning.
I mean, I guess we could go to Ellie on the show floor.
Yeah, hi, Ellie. What the fuck is up?
I'm here. Ow. Dang, man. What the heck?
That was rude. I apologize. You were about to interview someone, then make fun of their game?
Well, I'm not anymore. I actually love... I'm sorry, what's your game again?
Paragon.
Ah, shit.
So he told you I died, huh?
I mean, that's what it said on the Wikia. And that's the Bible of the internet.
Sorry, Phil, but this is getting ridiculous. Power off. No, maybe it's like Connect and you have to try it a dozen more times.
Whew, it's hot in here. You put a studio in a room with no windows or vents?
Hey, Lynn. So they thought I was dead and they've been building robots.
What, like Astro Boy?
What is going... Hey, remember how me and Rebecca did an E3 show at my house and then suddenly Rebecca is doing a show with me in LA and it's a robot?
Yeah, I was green.
You were green.
It was cool, I liked green.
Kind of easy to swap places with a robot, by the way. But how did you know? You posted it online? Hubris! My one insignificant weakness!
Dude, why'd you say he was dead? That's not a cool goof. That's a bad goof. A boof.
I'm an asshole. I guess that's it for this year's E3 coverage. Never doing this again.
Yeah, it's kind of masturbatory.
We can still film stuff at my place, though, if you want.
About games or about masturbating?
This is my empire! Okay, well, donuts down the block, alright?
Bye, everyone. I want one with Rice Krispies on it. So, this some free-to-play shit?